Especially for the young horses, it's very important that they know exactly their program. It means first we start with our minimum 10-minute walk. Then in the warm-up, loosening phase, it's stretching, downwards, relaxing. They always can search for really opening up, forward, downwards, from the withers. My aim is nose in the sand. Yeah. And then in the walk break, after the warm-up phase, they again must have the time to really walk around. Good. And on the buckles, stretch their necks, especially the young horses. Feel totally free, relax, take a little break, and then we take now the reins short again for the working phase and start with our transitions and try to work on the self-carriage. The muscles we have now stretched, now we can carry and try to strengthen them. Both hands belong together. They must guide together. If you have one hand wide or one hand backwards, then it's really a hard time for the horse to always try to cope with it and get even on both hands. So you now, Rebecca, have still a little bit more together. Your right hand more to the outside. One fist can stuck between, but that you really guide him in front of you. And now we do first some transitions walk-trot. And we do the transitions walk-trot over the poles. What means you turn to the center line, do a transition to walk, walk over the poles, and trot on afterwards. And Martin's horse, now you see the pole is the highest point. His nose is in front of the vertical, but we must make sure that he is round enough. And give, let him stretch, forward walking, forward, yes, that's it. Yeah, doesn't matter, that is his job, and trot on. Shorten the reins and trot on. And you don't need to lengthen the reins, Martin, because you can give with your elbow. So you can take him afterwards up, give with your elbow, give, go with him. Yeah, good, and trot on. And it's light touch. If you ask them to trot on, there he right away is. Yeah, you can do it a little bit later, Martin. Give with your elbows, give, follow the neck. Yeah, doesn't matter. And trot on. And then you take your elbows back in place, sit up a bit more, and you have him in front of you. Have him a bit more in front of you. Round, take give. Forward, doesn't matter, and trot on. Now, Martin, with him we must make sure he still gives in. They are also not allowed to be too much up, because then they can hollow their back and the hindquarters are not working. So take give, later, walk, then you give. Yeah, forward, doesn't matter, and give more. And trot on. Rebecca, you do your transitions, walk, trot now in another place, because it was good. Keep, give more, yeah. So this walk cannot pace, he cannot go short long, because they have to really keep through the measurements exactly their rhythm. Martin, take give, softly, yes, and give, now give, yes, and trot on. And now we stay on the circle, and with him we do some transitions, go left hand on the circle, to make sure we engage him a bit more, and you have him a little bit more round into your hand. Every time you turn on the circle, you come with your inside leg. Your outside hand stays there very steady. So you have inside leg against outside hand. Take give and trot on. And now we do the trot walk transitions, just one walk step. Rebecca, you too, you come back, engage the hind, and trot on. So he is definitely in front of your driving aids, and trot on. Good. And Martin only thinks of roundness and a little bit more outside hand, inside leg. Take give more, Martin, yes. Flex into the left, come with your leg and give again. Yes, flex, take give again. And one walk step. And trot on. Good. Yes, that every time you feel he's giving in the transition. That's better. Now we go on the whole track. And we do halt, trot, halt. The same exercise. Engage the hind until they sit on the hocks, trot on. First you halt wherever it fits, what means wherever my preparation comes through best. What do you think, Martin? Oh. And now what do you think? Feels. Yeah, left. And he stood back. Come again. So stand, close your legs so they will not be reined back. Give with your hand. And halt. What do you think? And stand still. First of all, they must make sure they stand still 5-6 seconds and wait. Will it be a rein back? Will it be trot? Will it be a hand on the forehand or a walk pirouette? Whatever. But they must know they wait and then trot on. They have to be absolutely straight. They must know they wait, and the older horses, they already, even if the transition was not so good, they have learned that they always have to stay on both hind legs together. So some of my oldest school horses, they are very good with correcting themselves. So if I put my students on them, they think, oh, I always do such a brilliant halt and always they stand so good. But it's the horse who already does it for them. Both legs, yeah. Stand still. Okay, I wouldn't correct that. This is just a hoof, and this horse is anyway a little, we see him all the time that he is not so easy to relax. So take, give, and trot on. On a straight hand, forward, give. And then you give and trot on, so right away the trot is there. Okay, and now we did collect, come back on the hind legs, so now it's time to fresh up. So that on the long sides we do rising and medium a bit. And then every time you can sit and ask for more. So next long side a bit more. And then we do one long side medium sitting. So every time you sit, you push a bit more. Straight in the rhythm more. Good, Martin. Keep it. More. Yes. Good. Rebecca finished. Do a walk break. And you see this trot from Martin's horse, which can be a little bit quick. The moment he just rises forward, we see that there's something potential coming. Try a bit more. Yes. And now I would say we do it one more time in rising, because then in rising, he can engage him to ask for a bit more, and we can see if we can develop a bit more. Good that he first gives in with his neck, and then yeah, and more. Come on, more. Yes. He's not getting wider, he's not getting quicker. His hind legs are nice in the spur. Finish. Let him stretch once, Martin. Let him rising and stretch once. Sometimes also between you do your trot and your canter work, you can let them stretch once. For his horse, it's super. The more stretching also in between, the better it is, because we know that he is quite a bit tense all the time. Good. And walk and pat him. And now, Martin, do 2 walk pirouettes, and what you will do is go on the center line and do it on the free line. First we will start to do it on the wall, especially with the young horses, because that will help them to have the security that they know where to start and where to end. You do it before the Cavalletti, keep the walk forward and active, then collect, then turn. Yes, what do you think? Yes, but it was quite well. He stepped all the time. It was already quite a short collected or really on the spot. Do it again. And yes, and good sitting in the right direction. Good. And now you walk over the Cavalletti, because we must make sure that his quality of the walk between the walk pirouettes will be good enough. So you really try to ride the best walk out of him now. Good. Then you collect, do your walk pirouette. Walk pirouette to the right. Oh, turn the front. Oh, front first. Yeah. Aha. Go back to the Cavalletti. And do it again. Medium walk, so they know in the Prix St. George we have 2 walk pirouettes on the free line. Forward, Yeah? And between the walk periods, often the horse is starting doing a little bit quicker walk because they know, oh, the next walk period is coming or the canter is coming. So I put the poles between to tell them relax between, and then the next walk period is coming. Good. And move forward again, and we do it to the right again, Martin, and on the right you also think of shoulder in. Give. Yes, good. And don't collect too early. Think one moment of hold and collect, and then you turn. So the quality of the walk will stay. Turn, keep the walk rhythm, inside, outside, outside. Yes, better, let him walk. But you must make sure not slower than this. That always the walk rhythm in the walk periods will be there. Very nice. And what I like is he looks to the pole and relaxes. Yesterday he was much more tight, thinking always, what do we do? Now he knows there's an exercise, relax again, next exercise.